My name is Bavaso, and this is my first time up here, so if I look nervous, it's because I am nervous. I'm from renters.com, and just a little background. Go ahead. This domain was purchased in 2006 for a pretty significant amount of money, and back then I believed that this could be a business, you know, and I don't have a lot of money. I leveraged everything I own to acquire this asset. But I believe that it could be really powerful someday. And I didn't really know exactly how it would be powerful, but I thought, man, this could be really powerful someday. And what I did is really just sit on this asset for since 2006, I just sat on it. Literally, I just changed the name servers the day that I bought it, and started monetizing it and just selling ads to Google and Yahoo, just a park domain. And it's, you know, as you can see, it's made a pretty good amount of money, a pretty good return, and it converts at a very high rate. So, and we're seeing that people that are there going there are interested in real estate leads. That's what I'm selling mostly currently. But we're at a point where we need to do something with this asset. This is an amazing asset that we really need to harness, but I've had a bazillion ideas. And I'm just trying to search what's that right spot? What's that, you know, what's going to make a difference? And recently my friend told me about Airbnb, and he told me about it the next day. I put my treehouse on Airbnb, and I thought, this is so cool. And a little while later, you know, some people called me up. I live in Washougal, Washington. There was 3 girls that wanted to come out and hang out in the Washougal, and they stayed in my treehouse, and I was able to they paid me $40 to stay in my treehouse, but what was so rewarding was the ability for them to say, I got to feel like a kid for a day, thank you. That made me just feel so good. And I started thinking, man, Renters is a great domain for that. If we would do something, but just allow more things online that we could, you know, if we could allow it and broaden that horizon, not just, I mean, real estate certainly, but maybe some other things. Could we help people out? I guess what we're seeing is that, to me, we're looking at an economy that is down, and I don't really think that it's necessarily going to go up anytime soon. And so I'm trying to search for, how do we help people here? How do we get money into the pockets of people today? And you know, so people are desperate. You know, I go out and I talk to people. People are searching. How can I make money? People are desperate to save money, and I think people in general want to connect with people. You know, they want to find ways to, you know, hey, if I could rent you my lawnmower and you could rent my bike, I could give you my treehouse for a night or rent you my treehouse, I think we'd be, you know, it would help our community. I think that's enough. So I think with this concept, this is not the first time this concept was tried. It was tried in 2000 with rentanything.com. It was funded for $3 million. It died a very quick death in 2003. And I think there's some inherent fears around renting things. Certainly we rent real estate, and we've kind of gotten comfortable with that, right? We haven't got as comfortable with the concept of rent my lawnmower to my friend, rent my bike out. Wait, I could even rent out a piece of artwork, or I could rent out my formal wear that I never use, or whatever one could dream of, right? So there's inherent fears. Could you damage my, am I someone that uses this, are they gonna kill themselves? You know, are they a good person? Go ahead. And so it's same with renters. You know, there's a similar fear. You know, we went out and asked people, and this is kind of what they said. Similar sort of things. You know, man, you know, is this going to work right? Are we gonna, you know, is it gonna be a filthy, gnarly car that I'm gonna have to drive in? That sort of thing, right? Could I possibly save money?
1 minute.
Go ahead. Oh boy. So our solution to do this is really start from the person. That's what a renter is, right? They're the person. So make sure that that person's verified. Make sure that there's ratings and reviews. Make sure there's, you know, profile pictures, user information. Make sure that there's a guarantee, a company that stands behind it. Airbnb is standing behind those rentals. We want to do the same thing. How do we make money? We make money today already selling advertising. We want to continue to do that and sell advertising. We want to take and make money on that listing fee. We also feel like if we could find a way to make money with the actual insurance transaction, because we feel this needs to be an insurable transaction, that we might have 3 levels of revenue that we can potentially generate here. Customer validation, I went down to Pioneer Square.
Fine. All right, questions from the judges?
So there's several startups that I've read about recently that have raised serious money in this arena, renting cars, renting parking spots in their homes, renting Airbnbs is a great example. How I mean, aside from the domain name, what's going to set you guys apart?
I think that what's going to set us apart is taking care of that customer. Having one starting locally is going to set us apart, and creating the difference. I want to take the Portland brand and I want to build the Renters brand with it. But I want to take care of people. I want to be super responsible. When you use Airbnb, they send you 3 or 4 different, hey, how did we do customer service-wise? But they haven't even answered the question that I asked them 4 days ago. They're way too big already. And so I think start small. Don't really try to compete with them. Just create good service. Make it local. Let it grow a little slower than perhaps trying to take this concept from what it is today to $1 billion valuation like Airbnb is in 2 years. Start it organic, start it slow, and create awesome customer service with people and care about people at the end of the day.
So it's not a question, but it's more like, just a way for you to take this forward. I think you already have a good domain. You already are making money off your advertising. I think it would be a very good idea for you to just throw something out there with your idea and just test it out. Because you have everything going, and it'll be good for you to see what works and what doesn't work. Because when you say renting anything, then it's just too broad. It's like eBay for renters or something like that. So maybe you should start with a niche, start something. Right. I think you'll be you'll find out what sticks and what doesn't stick. Right. And there are, like Josh mentioned, there's so many examples from you to learn from, and you can find your niche and you can go forward. I mean, I would just suggest put something out there. I mean, why are you even wasting time? Just put something out there and see what sticks.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Can you try to repeat that for everyone who can hear me?
Oh.
Her suggestion.
Oh, repeat her suggestion.
Yes. Just so the audience can hear.
Oh, so basically basically put something out there initially, kind of take what we have and see don't start too big, right? Don't start with a bazillion things. Don't make it like eBay. Make it targeted. That wasn't exactly the words. Did I get the point? I'm so nervous I can't even hardly hear you. I'm sorry.
Any other questions from the judges? Nope. All right, good job.
Great, thank you guys.